Hello, everybody. This is Laughcraft. My name is Matt, and I'm with Jonathan here. Today, we're going to be talking about the PS5 event, about digital versus physical in games, and a little bit about our week. So we'll start off right with the PS5 event. That'll be in June 4th at 1 p.m. PDT, and then also 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm really looking forward to that event. I'm not a PlayStation fanboy, but I'll be definitely watching. So.
Well, I know you're excited for the Unity event, or the Unity engine. Look at me speaking.
No, yeah, the engine's going to look good. I hope they'll show off some really cool games and kind of push Microsoft to show off something great, because I need them to show me Fable. So,
of course you are.
But it will be really cool to see next-gen games as we're getting kind of closer to November and December when those systems are supposed to come out. So I'm really excited to see what next gen looks like and what it's going to be. Is it just going to be all about graphics, or is it going to be more about, hey, there's no loading times anymore? So I'm just really excited to see the next level.
I pray for no more loading times. I can't take another loading screen. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, you're telling me. I bought this game on the Switch. It was called some sports game, but the loading times are trash. Like, if I have to sit there for 2 minutes before the game loads, I'm like, why am I even playing this?
I would love to just sacrifice graphics for no loading time, honestly.
I feel that. I think, the new systems having SSDs instead of the normal hard drives, I think it's going to speed up everything. So they're shooting for no loading times now. So I'm really excited.
I'm all for it. We will see.
Definitely will. So on to our next topic, digital versus physical. How do you feel about this, Jonathan?
Okay, you know that I'm going to be arguing the digital way because it's not like, oh, I accidentally broke my CD or broke the disc or lost the disc during my movement. You know that digital is the better venue in how games are starting to go.
I'm going to have to disagree with you. I'm more on the physical side. I still enjoy opening the container, looking at the little artwork on the disc or artwork on the chip, and then kind of popping it in the system for the first time. You got the new smell of the disc, and it's a lot of fun just ripping open the plastic. It's like a present in the middle of the year. So,
see, but I'm going to be fighting on the other side. I'm like, oh, that's such a waste of plastic, better for the environment. You always will have the game digitally on your account. As in, if I want to get a new Xbox One, I could download the digital copies for all the games that I probably have on my account. Or if I get a new Nintendo Switch, I have the digital copies that I could download onto my system.
I mean, but the physicals, you always have the game as well. So, also you can let people borrow them. I can't borrow your digital game. So,
okay, that's the only argument that I can't really fight against, and that's because you allowed me to borrow Zelda. Okay?
And that's worked out great.
it has, but I could always lose your game on that. Not saying this happens, but I'm sure with other people that have physical copies of games, they lend the games out to their friends, and their friends maybe they don't take care of the games as well as you would. So you always have to run that risk.
You do, but also another pro is that usually the games have enough, like all the game on the disc or CD or chip, and you don't have to download anything, so you're not having to buy extra micro SDs or extra hard drives or extra SSDs. So
true, but what's an extra, I don't know, $50? Not even $50. I think I paid $15 for 128 gigabytes on a new micro SD card. That's not bad. As you continue to see as we develop, storage on devices is getting bigger and bigger, and the price for storage is going down. That's just I know there's a law for it. I forget the computing law for storage spaces continuing to go up in capability, and the price of it is going down.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to keep happening, but you still have the joy of opening your disc for the first time.
Okay, I just know that we're not going to get anywhere with this conversation. We've had this conversation countless times, and we both know that we differ on opinions. I would rather for us to continue on agreeing that, sure, there's benefits to both sides.
Yeah, there is. I think I buy both simultaneously, like Animal Crossing, I have digitally, but, Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey I have physically. And sometimes stores like Best Buy and GameStop and Target and Walmart, they have physical sales on disc, whereas the eShop might not be having that sale. So it's always good to kind of just run over there, buy a physical copy, and then have it. So
true, I see the benefit in that, but I mean, like, if you've seen the Nintendo eShop, they'll have sales a bunch of times. I think from switching from the other perspective, I think the benefit of having a physical copy is that you could always buy a used game for a lot cheaper than a new game. I will give you that argument.
yeah, definitely. I think, that's another benefit is that, you can resell your games. You can't necessarily resell a digital copy. At least not yet, anyways.
You just wait. I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah, it definitely can come eventually. I think that will be a nice kind of way, a more consumer-friendly way. If, let's say, I buy it digitally, I have like a set code that I then can sell to other people. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. They would have to find a way to limit that, though. That you don't want everybody in the world having that one code and having copies of the game.
I mean, I think so as well. I think you have to have maybe like it works with one system or whatever.
We'll see. I mean, like, I'm more excited for what future gaming will bring with cross-platform games, as in Fortnite or as in, I don't know, any other game that allows for cross gameplay between different systems.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to that as well. A lot of games are starting to, be able to play with your Xbox and your Nintendo and your PlayStation. So I'm really looking forward to kind of the next edition of those kind of types of games, or them to bring it over to any game that is cross-platform. So, if it's the game is coming out for the Xbox and PS4, that y'all will be able to play together because I always have friends that have different systems. So just being able to enjoy games with them as well and not having a specific system will really benefit the consumer. So,
I mean, like, just imagine being able to play COD on any system with all your friends. It's great.
Yeah, no, definitely. They implemented that with Warzone, the Battle Royale, so you can kind of do that already. I just wish it was on Switch, but,
Of course.
Well, anyways, I think that ends our digital versus physical. There's a lot of pros and cons to each.
You know where we both stand on this, and
Definitely.
if you ever want to get us heated into it, a good argument, bring up the subject.
For sure. So, Jonathan, what did you do this week?
Besides
work.
Okay. It's all been a blur. No, I've been working on my website. I've been learning new things in Python. I'm not sure if any coders listen to this channel, or this podcast. But if you are ever interested in learning Python with like a general user interface, which is meaning what the viewers see, Tcanter is a built-in GUI that I've been learning, and it's actually pretty simple to pick up. So I recommend that as a starting base. And you always have Django, but that's web-based versus just building an application on your computer. I feel like I lost some people. So besides that, I've been playing Zelda. That was fun. I mean, like I've gotten all the what are they called? The Divine Beast, and I'm got the sword. So I'm just getting more hearts, completing more shrines, and I'm about to go face off Ganon.
Let's go. I'm so excited to see you finally beat the game and just kind of enjoy that masterpiece that is Breath of the Wild. So
Isn't there a second one coming out in the time? I mean, like, I've been hearing rumors, and I've seen like a few YouTube videos where, like, oh, supposedly it's going to be coming out. I just
There is
really...
a second one coming. We don't know if it's going to come this year or next. I believe it's coming next, mainly because we really haven't heard anything. But I mean, due to the pandemic and everything happening in the world, I just think that a lot of games are being pushed back, and so with how big of sandbox Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is, I think, and the second one's going to be pushed back to 2021.
Well, I'll continue to enjoy the game, and I'll probably get it back to you once I complete it off.
Sounds good. And then you got Mario Odyssey, right?
Oh yeah, I still have Mario Odyssey to play. There's always a new game to play.
For sure. I'll get Xenoblade tomorrow, so that's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't get it on release day because going back to the topic we just talked about, you got a physical copy, and it is having to be mailed to you instead of you getting it digitally and being able to play it on day one.
You're right. I bought it on Amazon. They're supposed to be shipping it and you're supposed to get it like before everyone else does, kind of. But this time they dropped the ball with the pandemic. So, I'm getting it tomorrow. So, maybe I didn't need to play it this weekend. So,
well, I don't know how to say it, but point one for digital copies goes to me.
Oh man. So my week, been kind of just playing Animal Crossing, decorating my town, kind of just moving some cliffs around, and I forgot what it's called, terraforming my island. And then other than that, I've been just waiting for Xenoblade. And today, I did a virtual Spartan race. So that was...
Oh, that was today?
Yeah, that was today. So
How'd that go?
5K and 20 different exercises. So it was definitely, my body was not ready for it, but I think...
So a kick in the butt, basically.
It definitely was. At one point in the run, my heart rate was at 200, so...
Oh, my.
So, yeah.
Whew, that is definitely a kick in the butt. Was Brittany all, was she beating you, or was she right there with you?
She ran with me. When I looked at her, she had, no sweat on her body, so...
So she was more prepared than you were, for sure.
She's in a lot better shape than I am, for sure. But my goal is to run at least every other day, so trying to get back into what shape I had before this whole pandemic hit. So.
Oh, I understand that fully. Trust me. And the gym just opened back up maybe 3 weeks ago, and I have been enjoying every minute of it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to eat healthy as well. So we'll see.
You got this. You got this. I believe that by the end of the year, we're both in godlike shapes and just ready to go. I don't know what we're preparing for. I mean, I know that my goal was to hopefully run a marathon by the end of the year, so we will see how that goes.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good goal. Hopefully all those races won't be canceled, but...
At this point, I'm just thinking, you know what? I have a watch. I can run it. I don't need nobody yelling for me to do it. I could just run the distance.
But you at least want a shirt that says, I ran a marathon.
I could always design the shirt.
You could.
There's always that. There's marathon run of 1. Okay?
True. But yeah, no. Definitely set some new goals. Let's see if it happens.
I like it. So anything excited happened this past week for you, Matthew? Or on the other side? I don't know.
Anything exciting? We hung out with y'all and played putt-putt and soccer, and it was just a lot of fun. That's about it. That was exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Putt-Putt did not mix well.
I mean, your wife was talking. I mean, your fiance, sorry, was talking a lot of smack.
No,
over
it's
there in the
okay.
car before we played. So.
Oh, she learned her lesson real quick.
I mean, y'all did get your redemption in soccer, but
okay, that's right.
You know,
we came back in soccer.
you did come back in soccer, so a little redemption there. But your putt-putt skills, we got to practice.
Oh, I have so much practice to do. I still don't understand how you got a hole-in-one in some of those. It's just
I was
not
freaking
fair.
out.
It's not fair.
My favorite is a lot of your hits would like go in the water.
Okay, yeah. We were playing on this little putt-putt course that was supposedly pirate-themed, and there was water all around us, and somehow my ball was just magnetized to the ponds around us.
It was really funny.
It's not fair. It was just like everybody else, it didn't really hit the water, but as soon as I went up there, it hit it, for sure.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to beat you to the question. Any last words, Matthew? I hit 16 minutes.
Words. I'm glad you're asking that question this time. Last words. Just thank you guys for watching. Listening. Sorry.
We'll get the hang of that.
We will. Maybe it will be. Thank you for watching soon. Once we get better sound quality and not better sound quality, but once we have video and we both record our video screen and we'll get it on YouTube, so that'll be fun. But other than that, I think I like the consistency of the podcast. It's going to continue to upload, and I hope you guys enjoy.
I agree with Matthew. Thank you so much for listening, and we always appreciate you guys. Any feedback that you guys can give us. Thank you so much.
Adios.
Bye.